Warning, warning, warning. What you see on the Camodave channel is not necessarily representative of all nomads. Here's Mr. Street Life. I guess I'll subscribe to him. I don't know. We'll see. Let me check him out. Anyway, he gets a little perturbed about your buddy here, Camodave. Basically, not all of us nomads are e-beggars. Not all of us nomads eat gloppy, unhealthy food. Not all of us nomads have unhealthy lifestyles. Not all of us nomads sit around and just party and get drunk. And, a lot of us nomads are good people, and we have the same problems that you guys that live in sticks and bricks houses have. And many of us nomads are, most of us nomads, in fact, don't even get on YouTube and share all our crazy health issues and put all our breakdown stuff on there. Hey, look, I understand what he's saying, Mr. Street Life. Yeah, I should put a disclaimer on my channel that, we are looking for nomads that are kind of, what does I say, oddly compelling and dramatic. That's what people want to watch, okay? They want to watch strange people. They want to watch entertaining people. And that's what I do. Now, if I just every day put up videos and said, okay, here's a nice couple and they're having, they're hiking and they have a beautiful van and nothing went wrong today. And I do that sometimes. I try to introduce you guys to new channels. And I do try to cover some of the good stuff of nomadism. There's a lot of channels that we cover here where hey, they got a nice vehicle. They got a new vehicle. Look at the cute dog. And they went out for a nice camp in the whatever. I do cover those channels too to some degree, but I do spend a lot of time on the dramatic ones, and that's part of what entertainment is. It's like watching the news, You put the news on, they'll go, well, nothing happened today. Everybody had a nice day. Nobody got hurt. No politicians got arrested. That's not the news, okay? It's the politician that gets arrested. That's the news. It's the nomad that sits there for the third time this month moaning about his vet bill and how he doesn't have a shirt on and is sitting there trying to, counting the money in the super chat. So yeah, I try to, I hype things. I try to show some drama. We do have some fun with certain channels, but this channel is not a total representation of the nomad community. And I do agree with Mr. Street Life that the vast majority of nomads are good, decent people that have fun, that have a good time. I think part of the problem is the fact of YouTube. The fact that when you get on YouTube, and nomads realize this very quickly when they get on YouTube, is that they gotta make things interesting, and because they want those numbers and they want the subscribers and they want the monetization and all that other stuff. And if you're just showing your day-to-day nothing life, you're not necessarily going to get that. What I'm saying? That's not a nothing life. Yeah, I totally understand where he's coming from. And he's kind of a little bit perturbed that Camodave is kind of making it sound like all the nomads are rotten e-beggars that sit there in their lawn chairs and eat gloppy food and get drunk and beg and talk about their doctor's appointments and feel sorry for me, put their names in giant letters all over their vehicles and take the donations and go spend them on flashy things and what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, I get it, okay. But Mr. Street Life, hey, I'm not many of the nomads that I have personally met, I like them. They're nice people. I kind of respect nomadic people. I respect people that do that lifestyle. I don't know. I probably don't have the guts to do it. I got an apartment here, but I do find them oddly compelling to watch. And, I do admire many of them. And I do hope some of that comes through in my videos, because I'm not totally negative all the time. But, you know, it is the negative stuff that, you know, people tend to want to watch. And it is true. You know, there are certain names. If I put a certain name, you know what those names are in my video titles, I get more views. You know, that's just the way it is. And, you know, we try to focus on the fun, the interesting, the kooky, the bizarre, the, you know, whatever. You know, that's just how it works. But I like Nomads. I respect a lot of you guys. I think a lot of you people are cool. I kind of respect the people, the Nomads, that don't put their lives up on YouTube. They don't feel the need. They have to sit there for hours and hours and you know, you know, I am the center of the universe. I must sit here with my camera for 6 hours today and then be in front of the camera and show you me washing dishes and dumping my tanks and feeding my dogs. You know, I don't know. I get it. I get what he's saying, and you know, I understand that, and you know, but you know, we're all on YouTube here, and YouTube's its own crazy little beast, and we're trying to keep our channels up and running, growing, and making a little bit of dough. You know, we're trying to survive. You know, and yeah, you know, hey, I'm gonna watch you now, Mr. Street Life, and see how dramatic your life is. It's got 1,000 subscribers. Hey, let's get that up to 2,000. Can we do that? Can we do that? Oh, he's doing a live stream. Oh, he's doing a live stream for 3 hours. See, I haven't watched that. You'll learn what it takes to grow your channel, and come back and we'll visit this in a year from now when you've got 40,000 subs, and we'll say, let's see. All right, anyway, all right, Mr. Street Life. It's a perfect example of the drama, okay, that we cover. Tiny Planet, this lovely woman that lives in Europe, and she's in France the other day, and her van conks out. She's going, you know, it won't start, or it starts, but it gives her this error message on the dashboard, and she gets all panicky about it, and she has a big video about how she has to get it towed in. Oh, it's such a big issue. Blah, 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 blah. I hope it's okay. My van, it may be ruined. You know, I mean, really, she does play up the drama. Oh, none of the shops want to look at it, and she has trouble talking to the French operator there in the auto club or whatever, and baba-da-boo. And we're all kind of invested in this now. Like, oh, you know, we like her channel. Is everything going to be all right? I hope her van isn't conked out. I hope it's not going to need a lot of repairs. And what's she going to do? And she has to get the van towed over to Germany to get it fixed. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's such a big deal. It turns out to be a busted oil pump. Okay, her oil pump is bad. It's 700 euros. They're, you know, going to fix the oil pump, put a new one in, and they're going to clean out her oil system there and whatever, and they're going to give her an oil change, and she's back on the road. So, you know, I mean, it didn't have to be dramatic. You know, okay, well, had a warning light come on, got it towed in, got a new oil pump, amounts 700 euros. You know, but, you know, she played it up for a couple of episodes, she got some views, and it was interesting to watch, and and we covered it, you know. If she had just done a channel where she just said, you know, just casually mentioned, well, I was sidelined for a couple days with a busted oil pump, we probably wouldn't have covered it. But she, you know, I'm just saying, she has a YouTube channel. The drama is what sells and gets the viewers, right? We've got a new one here from Carolyn's RV Life. Is RV life making me sick? I'm sick of it. I will not get into this video all the way. I did watch the entire 26 minutes of it, okay? But I will not get into all of it. She has a myriad of different health issues and what's causing it, and you can watch it and you can comment on it and whatever. But it's just the fact that she felt the need to sit there and tell us all of the different health issues going on in her life over the last year plus, okay? All the different doctors, all the different whatevers, and you know, and you can say, okay, it could be this, it could be that, it could be this, it could be that. Many different particular conditions they think she had or she didn't have, and the C, the V, the whatever, you know. It's all, yeah. Anyway. The E, I'm not even going to get into all the initials of all the different conditions she might have had or maybe has altogether or has had in subsequent series. I don't know. But, you know, she does talk about doctors and getting health care on the road and, you know, that kind of thing. And, you know, is RV life making her sick? It could, you know, does she have a condition where, you know, the dog makes her, you know, the dog gets dirt on it. She has a beautiful dog named Sadie, and is the stuff that Sadie's bringing in making her sick? Maybe. I don't know. You know, but it's a good video. But yeah, the question you have with this video is, why does she find the need to tell everybody all this stuff and share it? It's her personal health issues. But she knows, I think she knows, she's a veteran here on YouTube. She knows that personal health issues, a lot of people like to hear about them, you know? It's kind of like, well, I have the same thing. I feel the same way. Oh, and then they give you advice, you know, all in your comments, you know, no, you should be seeing this kind of doctor. No, you should be vaping this. No, you should be taking these pills instead. No, you should be doing this. So anyway. Drama. It gets views. Health stuff, yeah, it works. It gets you views. I'm not going to comment on this particular nomad. We did have she's not really a nomad so much as just somebody who does some traveling a little bit, mainly is an IRL, in real life person. But she did a video yesterday on getting the vaccine, a vaccine for the V, okay? And I'm looking at her and going, she doesn't particularly look that old, and I don't think she has any underlying health conditions that I know about. So why is she getting the vaccine where a lot of other people out there are, you know, a lot older than she is, and, you know, seem like they have to wait till March, April, May to, you know, for their appointments, you know? How did she get that? And then we kind of hear through the grapevine that she does have some sort of a job in the healthcare field that I really didn't know about, because pretty much all we ever see is her sitting in her house or going to Vegas or going to Los Angeles. But she does apparently have some sort of connection to some sort of a healthcare job. And so, you know, she's in contact, I guess, with people that could bring in the V. And so there. The question about that particular video for me is, why she feel the need to share that with us? I don't know. You know, it's like, all it does is raise questions like, huh, so why, you know, you know, I mean, there are a lot of people that seem very deserving that really should be first in line to get the V, and I mean, to get the V, the vaccination, not the V, the virus, and, you know, she got it, and it's like, okay. You know, and then it's just, you put up a video that all it does is raise a bunch of questions like, why are you telling us this? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Boop, 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 boop. What's going on? I don't know. Some days I just kind of wonder, you know, TMI, too much information on YouTube. Please think twice before you put all this personal stuff. You don't need to go to the doctor and put that on YouTube. You really don't. You know, I don't know. And if you do, you got to be prepared to, you know, get the flack that you're going to get from it, okay? I don't know. We do see a lot, as I've said, we do see a lot of nomads on YouTube right now putting up their personal private health information, including Camper Van Kevin there. He's got some serious health issues there, and he's vaping and all that other stuff in Arizona. I don't know. Certain nomad who's tired all the time. Another nomad who's got eye issues and a lot of pus coming out of his eye canal there, or whatever they call that. Ugh. You know, getting the vaccine. Yeah, so I don't know. Again, Mr. Street Life wonders why we focus on this, you know, because it is drama and it does get people views, so we kind of cover it. All right, I think Mr. Hobo, it's not Hobie Shoestring. Mr. Hobo Shoestring there, he's in Alaska. He took a plane to Alaska the other day. Mark, he did mention his name. He goes, hey, my name, he didn't say my name is Mark, but he's Mark. Anyway, I think he might be getting the award, the 2021 Camo Award for Best Beard. We ought to do that. Anyway, on one of the YouTube channels we watch. But anyway, so he is in Whittier, Alaska, which I believe is south of Anchorage, and he is walking around. It's very cold, and and he is on the move. So he is trying to get a ride up to Anchorage, which is Zip. Let's see where let's look at our map here. He is somewhere down here by Seward, I believe. We've seen a lot of nomads. We even saw Carolyn's RV Life down there. She was doing this whole area a couple years ago. We've seen Sassenach there. We've seen Let's More Journey in this area. Then you go through this railroad tunnel, and then you go up to Anchorage, and then he's going to go all the way up to the Arctic Circle. That's what he says. He doesn't want to go all the way up to Barrow. I think that's way up in the north there, right? Whatever that is. Yeah, Prudhoe Bay, Barrow. He's not going to go all the way up to the Arctic Ocean, but he does want to make it up to the Arctic Circle. Why? Because he just feels like it's a personal challenge for him that he wants to do it. He says some days when he's in his apartment there in Tennessee, it's too much trouble to get out of bed and do stuff, and he wants to show that he can still, go all the way up to the Arctic Circle and do that. He's got the energy and the will to do that. It's a personal challenge for him, and we all wish him the best and hope he does that. It's the middle of winter, I mean, you see a lot of these nomads going to Alaska, at least pre-pandemic, but it's in the summertime when the weather is at least, not snowing all. He's in the middle of winter here, middle of January, going up to Alaska. And it's cold up there, okay? So anyway, got all our best to Mark, Hobo Shoestring. It's kind of interesting and very oddly compelling. Hey, we got Camp Goer 1 Linda here. She's in the Phoenix area. It's hailing. It's hail, sleet, hail, icy, yucky, wintry crap is coming down. And this is Phoenix. This is the Valley of the Sun. This is Phoenix. This is where it's supposed to be beautifully hot and warm and dry and desert. Look at this. Look at this. So, the problem is now they're getting some big heavy snows in northern Arizona up in the Flagstaff area, and they're also getting some nasty, yucky weather in Quartzsite. It's been raining and chilly, and temperatures in the night going down into the low 30s. I've heard from a number of the Camo Army people out there, and they're saying the weather ain't nice. The weather's not a particularly nice right now, so I don't know, man. So, we forecasted that. It was supposed to be in the 50s yesterday with some rain and some yucky stuff in the Phoenix area. So yeah, Okay, so we got 40 degrees right now. That's 8:06 a.m. Eastern Time on the 26th of January. Tuesday is more rain, 55. Then we pop up into the 60s for Wednesday, Thursday, but more rain on Friday and 57. The lows there, I don't know if you can see that too well in this. The lows go down into the 40s and sometimes the upper 30s. So it's it's not Buffalo, it's not, Winnipeg, but it's, could be nicer. It could be nicer. Anyway, we got all the folks out there in Quartzsite right now doing the, what used to be called the RTR. Bob didn't have that this year, but they still kind of call it that, RTR 2021. And not as big a crowd as usual because a lot of the Canadians aren't there because they can't get across the border because of the pandemic. But still, they got a nice crowd there. So the big tent is over. So no more big tent. Now there's nothing else to do except ride around in your ATV and the wind. Oh, the wind is 9 miles an hour. So yesterday the wind was 15. So put in 40 degrees plus a 9-mile-an-hour wind and it's kind of chilly. You get that? Got it. All right, everybody, that ought to do my show for today. Thank you so much for watching. It's the 26th of January 2021. Blog enough.